This ain't radio.
You won't find it on the dial tone.
This ain't radio.
Hit the link to know what I'm on.
This ain't radio. This
You
ain't
know I'm
radio.
finna talk my shit.
This ain't radio.
Go
This ain't
ahead,
radio.
give it a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 281 of This Ain't Radio podcast with your host, Chris, just Chris, and I am back. And I know I missed last week, but if y'all pay attention, if y'all fuck with me, y'all know, very good reason, all right? Because as a lot of y'all know, I had eye surgery on the 16th. And when it was time to record last week's episode, bruh, I was not capable. All right, my eye was still too much of a liability to get up here in front of the camera and do what I do. All right, but I'm back though, and let me tell you, went to the doctors the other day, checked it out. He said it's healing good. It's healing good, but stick to the drops, stick to the ointment. Let's stick to this plan to make sure it heals correctly. And that's what I'm doing. I'm being very strict on my regimen about my drops and ointment and shit. My doctor said that next week I could get back in the gym. I'm ready to start flipping tires and pulling ropes and doing squats and lunges and fucking farmer carries and shit. I'm ready to get back on all that shit. All right, I'm ready to get that. And most likely I'm ready to get back on the e-whip. Ready to get back on the e-whip and bang a couple corners and shit. Finna hit the corners and be on my way. All right, but look, I'm telling you though, all right, first 3 days of after my surgery, the absolute worst. All right, I'm talking about light sensitivity out the kazoo. I had to wear glasses in the house, even though I had all my lights off, curtains closed, all that. It was still too much light. I literally had to wear glasses just to feel comfortable. All right. Pain? No pain. There hasn't been any pain. But it's just discomfort, and light sensitivity. All right. Whew. I went outside on Sunday because my girl wanted me to go with her by breakfast. And I was like, I don't want to, just go get it. And then I felt bad. So I was like, all right, I'll go. Get your pretty ass in the car. Drive me to go get breakfast. And I was fucked up. I was eye all watery and teary and crying and shit. And I'm just like, trying to block the light. I'm just like, fucked up. I'm fucked up. What I putting the extras on to make my girl feel bad? I don't know. Was I? I don't know. But I was fucked up. I wasn't putting the extras on. I was really fucked up. And then, but after that, every other morning, I just felt it getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. Not fully healed yet. I can still feel the graft they put on. It's still absorbing. It's still doing its thing, and I could feel it. But it's, oh my gosh, it's more. I would say the feeling is closer to normal than not normal. At this point, all right. So as far as the feeling, I'm almost there. But I have maybe 6 more weeks. 6 more weeks before I'm that guy again. Before I'm back in these streets, fully, no limitations and all that. No limitations. So yeah, man, just say a prayer for me, so everything continues to be on the correct path. Someone in my family, I don't know who started it. Someone on my dad's side, on the east side, my family on the east side of LA. All right, East LA. Moved the group chat from Instagram to the text feed. 5 minutes into that, had to mute that bitch. Mute notifications for this thread. Because it was hundreds of text messages. And I just like, yo, all this just to remind us of the party and to invite us to another party the day after. Oh, but no, but it's all good. Yo, shout out to my family. They're a good time because the parties were fun. Even though, even though I hate group chats that just too many people, too many people. Yeah. Look, everyone in that group chat is family. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. Man, there's 25 of us. I only knew who about 7 of those people were because those are the only numbers that I had saved. And me being the person I am, piece of shit sometimes, but a great piece of shit. Great piece of shit. I didn't even ask to, hey, everyone drop your name so I know who's who so I can save y'all thing. I'll probably do that after though. I'll probably do that after. I'll probably do that after. I might do that after this. I'll see. But I should do it. I should do it. But yeah, man, what was I talking about? Yeah, the group chat. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. It's and it's still going. Nowhere near as much, but there's still a few here and there. But it's fine. It's family. It's family. I fuck with my family. All right, so like I was saying, Sweet 16 on Friday, right? The reminder, and then my cousin's surprise birthday Saturday. Saturday, I already had plans to go have squad dinner with the squad. All right. So I was like, all right, cool. I can make this happen. The little surprise party's early. It's early. I can make it work. So on Friday when I'm driving to the Sweet 16, I'm thinking like, fuck. All right. I first of all, I invited my girl. She ain't want to go. She had other things to do. Um, on Friday, I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna see my girl this weekend. So on Friday when I'm driving up to the party, I pause the jams, call my girl, ring, ring, ring. Hello? Yo, hey, do you want to go get breakfast tomorrow morning, like around 10? Okay, where you want to go? I don't know, you pick. Okay, okay, all right, cool. Just let me know. All right, I'm gonna get you tomorrow at 10. Okay, all right, cool. Bye. I'm gonna let you go now because I'm gonna get back to this music. All right, cool. Bye. Bang, bang the line, right? All right, Friday, good time, great time, family, food, photo booth. Was FG booth there? No, why? Because they don't promote enough. John, I ain't got none of your business cards to pass out. Let people know. And also, I didn't know they ran out of photo booths. They didn't ask or anything. They just did all that on their own. Mm-hmm. So then, Saturday comes. I'm up at Friday night. I go to sleep at 2:30 in the morning. I wake up at 8:30 Saturday. Get up, shower, go and put your hands up. I don't even know why I did that. Um, then I'm out the house at 9:30. Go get my girl. We go to Poached Egg. All right, so this is the timeline, so you understand how busy how outside I was this weekend. All right, Friday, I left the crib at like 3:45, 4. All right, I didn't go sleep till 2:30. I woke up at 8:30, left the house at 9:30. Got my girl, we went to Poached Egg. All right, I had the French toast there. French toast is fire. Fire. She had the machaca something, the machaca breakfast or something. I forgot exactly. All right. And after that, we went to the park, right? Because I was like, I got to go to Monterey Park right now after this for my cousin's party. But we're already in Downey. That's 20 minutes away. If I go all the way back to the crib, then I'm just backtracking an extra 20 minutes. So instead of a 20-minute drive, I'm making like a 45-minute drive. So, you know what? Let's do something. She was like, oh, want to go for a walk at the park? All right, cool. So breakfast turned into a whole date. Cool. So we're in Downey. We're at the park watching the turtles sunbathe, watching the ducks quack and shit. All right. So then I leave there at had to have been like 2:30, or I dropped my girl off like around 2:30 ish, and then no, actually I'm lying. We get back to her house at like 2:30, but then I'm like, hey, do you want to come with me to Northgate? Cause it's like a potluck, and I'm like, I'm gonna just get some conchas and some muffins and some coffee. So they were like, she was like, okay, cool. So then I get to my cousin's house around 3:30, or their Airbnb, and then from 3:30 to about 5:45, I'm there, and I don't know if I feel bad, cause I was like, all right, cool, I gotta pay, and then I'm thinking I'm driving. It's my turn to drive for squad dinner, so I'm like, it's like 5:45. I told him I'll pick him up around 6:45, 7. I'm like, all right, so I got to dip. So am I the asshole because I talked to my sister and I'm like, I gotta go, but if I say goodbye to everybody, it's gonna take forever. Cause it was a lot of people. I got a big ass family, like a big what the stereotype is of Mexicans having big ass families and the cousins having a bunch of kids and there's a bunch of, yes, that's my family. That's my family. There's kids everywhere, there's adults everywhere. The adults were the kids that were once everywhere. Yes, it's huge, huge. And I feel like an asshole sometimes because the younger generations, I be forgetting names. Cause I didn't. It just I was fucked up. I know, and usually I don't admit this shit. I don't know why I don't know why I'm admitting this shit. I be forgetting names. I be forgetting names. But respectfully, I still love y'all. But it's mostly the little kids. The little kids, cause little kids, like I'm usually good with little kids, but these little kids be ignoring me. They love my brother though, cause my brother be giving them money, buying their affection. I ain't got no money for y'all. I'm broke, baby. Okay, so then I was just like, fuck it. I'm out. Irish goodbye. Irish goodbye. Why is it called an Irish goodbye? Let me see. Let me find out why. Let me find out why. Let's see. Why is it called an Irish goodbye? Question mark. Send. Okay, an Irish goodbye means leaving a party or gathering without saying goodbye to anyone. You vanish like a stagehand during intermission. Factual, that was the plan. The name comes from a stereotype. Of course it does, not an actual Irish custom. I always thought it was like an Irish custom, or it was like an Irish play or something that made it famous. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, Irish immigrants in the US were often portrayed as heavy drinkers or socially awkward. They do have the drink stigma. The idea was that someone might slip out quietly to avoid emotional goodbyes, attention, or another round of drinks. Over time, the phrase stuck as slang. Worth noting, many Irish people consider the term inaccurate or mildly offensive since traditional Irish culture actually values lengthy, polite farewells. See, I hate the lengthy farewell. My farewells be polite. I hate the lengthy ones, and my family is big. So even if it's a short goodbye per person, it's a lengthy goodbye in totality. All right. I'm saying. So I slipped out. Bang. My brother was outside solo, blowing tree. So I just chop it up with him for a minute. He just, we just chopping up, and then I dip. Bang. I'm on the way. Head back to the crib. It's like 6:30 when I get back to the crib. I run inside real quick, drop deuce. All right, drop deuce real quick. Then I go pick up the homies. So So hear me out. So Saturday, start in the city, right? Start in Lawndale, drive to Cudahy. From Cudahy to Downey, all right? Then from Downey, I'm driving around Downey, right? Kind of going from Post Egg to the park. And Downey's big. And then back to Cudahy, then to Bell, because I ended up going to Northgate. Then back to Cudahy, which is not far, but I'm just saying I'm back. And then from Cudahy to Monterey Park, right? And then from Monterey Park back to the city, back to the Dale, right? I pick up the homie Pete. He's down the street. Cool. Then bang it to Redondo to pick up the homie John. All right. So I'm moving. And then from Redondo, head to the west side. Head to West LA to go get some motherfucking soul tofu Korean food. All right. I was moving. I was fucking moving that day. I was around. Luckily, I had filled up the fucking tank. The tank was full. All right, and the eyes was feeling aight, all right, because I was driving. I was feeling all right. I had of course, I'm wearing the glasses, and all that. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing everything to protect my shit. All right, and oh my gosh, the Korean food was so good. The kimchi soup, oh, so fucking good. I should have got one to go. Then the spicy chicken. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and then that's over with. Then I drop them back off, right? Then bang back to Redondo, then back to the city. And that's my fucking weekend, all right? But before I finish up here, while I was having dinner with the homies, we were talking, and we were just talking about everything that's going on in life and shit. And then I forgot which one said it, but they were like, "Life is hard." And then I'm like, "Is life hard?" And they're like, "Yeah." Both of them are saying life is hard. Yeah, life is hard. I'm like, "Is y'all life hard?" And then they just brought up like, "Oh, we have to pay bills and blah blah." So they brought up and I was like, "Yeah, but that's just like a part of it. That's like a part of life." Like, John, your life ain't hard. Are you struggling to pay your bills? P, are you struggling to pay your bills? Don't get me wrong. I ain't balling. I wouldn't even say I'm living comfortably, but I don't think my life is hard because what do you compare your life to? Because it seems like what makes your life hard is that you ain't rich or you ain't financially where you want to be. But also, we have to ask ourselves, right? Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing to get to where we want to be? Or are we just complaining and not being where you want to be without doing the work to get to where you want to be? And trust me, I'm talking to myself too. All right, I'm talking to myself too. But I'm also talking to people who don't live a hard life but have some hard times, but don't live a hard life. What are you if you say you live a hard life, what are you comparing it to? Because I agreed with their sentiments, right? I just didn't agree with the wording of hard life. It's something else. Life isn't hard. Not some people's life is hard, but our lives aren't hard. It's something else. All right? All right. If you're broke, cool. You ain't poor. You ain't poor. So what are you comparing your life to that makes it seem like your life is hard? I'm talking to everybody, now, not just the homies, but the homies too. What are you comparing your life to, or who are you comparing your life to make you say that your life is hard? Are there difficulties? Yes. Do you have moments where it might get tough? Yes. But your life isn't hard. You ain't fucking getting dragged through life. Most of y'all, right? Y'all know, y'all seen people who have hard lives. All right? Your life ain't that hard. Your life probably isn't even hard. You have hard times during life. But life, your life itself, how you are living your life, how you are moving around in this world isn't hard. All right, that's all I got to say about that. Your life ain't hard. Excuse me. And if it is, what the fuck are you comparing it to? Huh? I was talking to my girl the other day, and she was like, we were talking about how she's grateful for now being in a position to be able to help her mom more. Because she does a lot, but to help her more with her little brother and sister, right? That's commendable, right? And it's like, and she's like that. I feel like like I'm grateful I could do it. I'm like, yeah, cause that's a blessing. And I was like, that's where you got to count your blessings. And she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, a lot of people only focus on what they don't have, and then they don't take time to appreciate what they actually have and what they've done to themselves, and how they don't really look like, okay, I'm here now, but where was I before? And if it's forward motion, that's a blessing. So like, you gotta count your blessings and not just focus on what you don't have all the time. Talking to myself again, because I could be very pessimistic. All right, but you gotta change your mind state. You gotta change your mind state sometimes. All right, so count your blessings, cause your boy broke, not poor. All right, we all know poor people. Ain't none of us poor. Roof over our heads. We ain't missing meals. We spending $30 on meals these days, and not even complaining, and just like it's nothing. We ain't poor. Might be broke, but we ain't poor. We know what poor is. But yeah, look, so count your blessings. And look, I think that's all I got for y'all today. All right. So yeah, look. Oh yeah, one more thing. A few more things. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell someone about this. Run it up. And also, fuck ICE, fuck Donald Trump, fuck that Kristi Noem bitch. Fuck the little short fucker that thinks he's in the little fucking ICE motherfucker too. All right. Hey, ICE ain't nothing but strippers, because they gonna do that dance for daddy. The way they dance for daddy, fucking best strippers I ever seen. Oh, and also fuck that Carolyn bitch, that the White House speaker. Fucking dumb bitch. She a stripper too. They all strippers the way they do the dance. Make sure to take care of one each other, y'all. All right. Look, till next episode. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay safe. Take care of yours. Golly, the illusion is gone. Peace.